Okay, so here, our next budget is the marketing expense budget. Okay, so this budget is actually needed to be prepared because this is one item that is considered to be an important expense item in our income statement because most of the organization or the company normally spend a huge amount of capital for marketing activities. Okay, so that's why here um, it is important for the organization or the company to have this budget as well. Okay, and at the same time, marketing activities also helps the company to sell more of their products or services. Okay, so here, this is the next budget to be prepared, and this budget will outline the planned expenditures for selling and the distribution activities of the company. So that is why in this case, as mentioned earlier, this is considered to be an important part of the income statement. Okay, because it deals with the selling and distribution activities. Okay, so as with overhead, our marketing expense can be broken down also as to fixed and variable components. So, for example, our items include sales commissions, freight, and supplies. So these items vary with sales activity. Therefore, these activities or these items will be considered as variable market marketing expense. Okay. Next, for the salaries of the marketing staff, the depreciation on office equipment, and advertising, these are all fixed expenses because these items do not vary with the sales. Okay, so that's why we consider them as fixed components. Okay, to understand better and to learn how to prepare the marketing expense budget, so we will use this illustration also for ABC company. Okay, so based on the data, the company's only variable marketing expense is 0.05 commission for every one block of concrete that will be sold. Okay, per unit, meaning to say per unit, the commission is $0.05. So the fixed marketing expenses for each quarter has three items. We have the salaries, depreciation, and travel. So advertising expense is 10,000 in the first and third and fourth quarters. However, at the beginning of the summer, this is when they consider it as the building season. So the company will increase the advertising into uh, in this quarter, in the second quarter, for $15. Okay, for our requirement, number one, we will construct the marketing expense budget for the company. Okay, so just like the other budgets, we will show the total amounts by quarter and in total for the year. For the second requirement, what if the company's variable marketing expense per unit increased to 0.60? So how would that affect our variable marketing expense? What about the fixed marketing expense and the total marketing expense? Okay, so here, for the first requirement, so we will prepare the marketing expense budget. So normally, again, we will classify the expenses as to fixed and variable components. So the first one is for the variable component. If you could still remember, our variable marketing expense is 0.05 per unit sold of the concrete block. So that's why our budgeted unit sales, this is from our sales production budget, budget, was taken. Okay, because this is the basis for our variable marketing expense. So all you have to do is to just multiply it with the unit variable marketing expense to get the variable or the total variable marketing expense. Okay, and then all we have to do is to add the total fixed expense to get the total marketing expense. So this is how easy and simple to prepare our marketing budget expense or marketing expense budget. Okay, so important thing is that you know how to classify them as either variable or fixed. For the second requirement, so if the sales commission rises to 0.06, of course, the effect is the total variable marketing expense for the year will also increase to 960. What about for the fixed marketing expense? No effect. Okay. However, our total marketing expense will increase to $1,117,000. Okay, so that's for our marketing expense budget.